welcome back to my channel. Today's look will be on this glowy springtime look. This is like a everyday tutorial for the extra girl in springtime. Bam, look at that. Look at that highlight. I had so much fun filming this look because it was so easy. It was so easy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this look, and if you want to see how I got this, stay tuned. So first, to get this started, I'm going to use my Garnier Skin Active Rose Water Mist. Next, to prep my skin, I'm going to use the Sublime Youth Eyes. This is just an eye cream from Kiko Milano. I always make sure I use some type of moisturizer underneath my eyes because I have bags and dark circles, so this is definitely key. And then I'm going in with the Bright Lift Day Cream, also from Kiko Milano. This one has SPF 15, but this really does hydrate my face really nicely. Making sure your skincare is like on point, and also prepping your skin well, like making sure your skin is very moisturized is like key to this look. Now that I prepped my face, I'm going to prep my lips, and I'm using this Kiko Milano pH Enhancer Base and Glossy Balm. This is just like kind of like a lip gloss, but it's like a crayon, but it doesn't have a color. It's like the pH balance lip glosses that like go with the warmth in your skin. But I love this just because it moisturizes my lips and makes them feel so soft, and it adds like a little bit of color. Okay, now this next step is a little bit daring, but I'm going in with this cream highlighter from Kiko Milano. This is in the shade Dazzling. It's just like a pale goldish cream highlighter, and I'm just gonna take this pretty much on my face, keeping it more towards the centers. And I know I look crazy, I understand. Once you blend this in, you can't really see it, but it just adds some luminosity to your skin. As you can see, it looked crazy at first, but now it's just like a nice sheen to my face. Well, next I'm gonna go in with my foundation, and I use that because you can either use a glowy foundation or you can do that method. I want to use a matte foundation, so I prepped that way to get a glowy look. You know, sometimes when I do like glowy primer, glowy base, and a glowy foundation, it just slips off. It's too oily and it's too much. So I like the method of priming and having glowy skin, and then going in with like a semi-matte foundation. So I'm using my Maybelline Matt Poreless foundation. This foundation is a matte coverage, but it's not completely matte. It's like a semi-matte, healthy skin type of matte. Just going in with this foundation, and I'm using my beauty blender. And I love the coverage of this foundation. You see how that just cancels out all of my acne scars? You see that you can still see like a glow to my skin from a matte foundation. This is the glow that I'm looking for. Now that I'm done with that, we're gonna go on to concealer. And for concealer, I'm using my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer in the shade Carmel. I love this concealer. I've been using this concealer like ever since I got it. The only thing with this concealer is it's not full coverage. I'm going in with my e.l.f. foundation palette, and it has these really nice deeper shades for me to contour with. So I'm going to mix this one and this one, and I'm just putting that right there underneath where I would contour regularly on the perimeter of my forehead. Then I'm going to use my beauty blender, the same side I used for my foundation, to blend out this contour. I'm going to go in with a powder, and because I want my skin to look more skin-like, I'm not using a loose powder or like a really heavy coverage powder, I'm using a pressed powder, and this pressed powder is from Kiko Milano. This is their matte fusion powder in the shade 06. So I'm just gonna use a small brush to set those areas with, and I'm gonna make sure my creases are blended out. Now I'm going to set my contour just because I want it to look a little bit darker than it does already. So I'm going to use my Nikki K contouring duo, but I'm not going to use a lot of powder. I'm going to use a very small amount. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder and just a big powder brush and swirl this around. This is going to make everything, all those products that I put down, just blend together. For blush today, I'm using Milani's Coralina blush, but I'm just going to tap my brush off and pop that on the cheeks. Before I forget, I'm gonna add some blush in the crease of my eyes. Just gonna take like any regular fluffy brush, and I'm gonna add some of that same blush into my crease. I know I use this all the time. I just love it so much, and I'm really bummed out because I don't even think ABH sells this anymore. Something really similar to this highlighter is the one from Wet n Wild and the shade Precious Petals. I'm going in with my Raggedy Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. This is my favorite shade, all time favorite, and this is the shade Dripping in Gold. They need to make this a permanent highlighter. Like, I have no idea. They just forgot about it and just left me stranded. But I'm just gonna use this and put this on the high points of my cheekbones. The key to having a really nice glow is a really good brush. You want to use a tapered blending brush, something that's going to keep that point right there, so the intensity of your highlighter can go on that one spot. You see, like right there is like the most intense spot, but it's fluffy enough that it blends out the highlighter really well, so it's not just a little like a stripe on your face. And just also putting this on my temples. I would like bathe in this. So, and this may not seem important, but it really is to highlight your brow bone, guys. And I'm using the same highlighter. I'm just gonna throw on some really wispy natural lashes, and I'm not going to put mascara on the bottom lash just because I feel like that just makes it look a little more closed. That closes your eyes a little more. So I'm gonna throw on some lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, now for lips, I'm gonna keep it really simple. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the same blush that I use, dab it in the center of my lips, and then I'm gonna go in with a clear gloss. Now for the eyebrows, to make them look a little more bushy, I'm just gonna go in with some mascara and lightly like go over them. And yeah, this is basically the full look. So that is really it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you recreate it, make sure to tag me in pictures. Also follow me on my other social media that will all be linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.